I just have to load this on my laptop whenever it feels like loading. Why are you being slow?
I still think Sly has the doofiest haircut.
Really? Is it like the cheeks?
No, when he takes off his hat.
I forget what he has going on. It's like a little spiky, isn't it?
It's swooped up only in the front.
Oh yeah. Heh.
Uh,
I guess
he takes it off. He takes it off sometimes in this little intro.
I guess I haven't really noticed too much, but all right, should be all set up. Welcome back to our Sly Cooper and the Thevius Raccoonus playthrough here on Slyday Fridays. I never checked that with you, but that's the stupid name I've been running with.
Okay, well there you go. All Fridays are now officially known as Sly Day.
At least for this series playthrough. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, he's kind of he's got the dude that barbers usually ask if I want whenever I go in to get my hair cut. Do you want some product in? Do you want it spiked in the front? I used to get that when I was a teenager, but as I've gotten older, I've just preferred having the chops.
You can see it better when he takes his hat off all the way. He was just pushing it up there. He has a surprising amount of idle animations in this.
Yeah, it's I've always appreciated how much they do in engine in this game. Like this is as you saw last time, this flows naturally into normal gameplay. So these are just standard animations that he's programmed to do.
Uh-huh.
But when last we left off, we took on Sir Raleigh and cleared most of the Isle of Wrath. We still had a couple of speed runs, no, Master Thief sprints left over to do.
I will say they didn't quite master the tethering mechanics on his tail just yet, but it's early PS2. What can you do?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a little rough, but
Yeah, a little janky.
all right. We are actually almost a quarter of the way done already. I think I said last time, but the last world goes by pretty quickly. So
Yeah, we were saying like 4 and maybe 5 streams.
yeah. So let's see. We've done. We've mastered high class heist, into the machine, stealthy approach. I believe that leaves fire down below, cunning disguise, and gunboat graveyard. Seeing as treasure in the depths has no master thief sprint, and neither does the boss fight.
Let's do a cunning disguise because that seems fun.
All right. Yep. So I've been running through. Oh, come on. I've been running through Mario 64 DS, and I gotta say, I really appreciate a game that remembers how many lives I had between play sessions. Can I just walk off? I can. Nice.
Yeah, that saves you quite a bit of time.
Yes, indeed. Oh wait, I don't actually care if that guy sees me because it just makes things quicker. Okay, maybe I do care.
Unfortunately, he seems to be able to see you even when you're disguised as a barrel. Yeah, Well, you can see movement. If you were just standing still in the barrel, he probably would think you're just a big nose bush.
Correct. I can take one hit just fine, but a second hit will take me out. Unless I'm not even in the barrel. But I might be able to make that work where I take the hit in the barrel.
Do you even need to keep the barrel that long?
I do.
Like, you need it for this part, but do you need it after the library?
Yeah, there are a bunch of places that check to see if I have it throughout.
Gotcha.
Right. Don't preempt that.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
You know, what I could do is I could just go through and defeat everyone.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Hey. Oh.
Oh,
Right,
well,
I can't reset if I die like a chump.
well, also, is the elevator gonna go back up? Maybe they thought through this.
It will go back up. We were able to,
Okay.
We were able to make it work before. Game actually let you get away with that. Well, we'll see. Also, hey, Boom Gardener. And I think I said hi, SG, but if I didn't, hi, SG. And I actually
There's one more.
Is there one more? Yep. Hey,
Yep.
work with me.
Oh, I thought there were. Maybe, I thought he was to the right, so maybe he turned the corner.
Well, I guess I can go ahead and... Oh, no, there's that guy. I can defeat that guy.
Does this game have fall damage in it?
No.
Okay, so we could just drop down off of this.
Indeed. Okay, here we go. So now I drop down here. Might as well. So
It
not
takes
actually
you back.
not actually that complicated of a level. So if I can just keep moving, I should be okay.
Uh-huh.
And oh, that's interesting. They despawn the thing.
Ah.
I can respect that. Unfortunately.
Try it one more time and only kill one of the guys and see if, like, you could still get away with that.
Sure. I'll do it like this. Raccoons famously land on their feet when landing in a barrel from large heights. If they're not in a barrel, though, they're utterly fucked. Out of curiosity. Still active. Am I able to... There we go. It despawns
I
there.
see. So it's like Mumbo magic rolls. Depending on where you walk, it despawns it.
Oh, sure. Yes.
That makes sense, though. You could break a lot of levels doing that.
We'll just do that. Agreed. I appreciate that there's a proper system to check for that. Nope, stop that. Darn.
Maybe you should just climb that ladder and hit him from above or something.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Sprint is a funny word for what we're doing here.
We're tiptoeing as fast as we can.
Yep, let me. I see we've started again. Nice.
Squids also famously ooze chartreuse-colored slime. Only if they get the Crayola box that has all the colors in it.
Don't think I'm gonna make it.
You... Oh yeah, you did need the barrel.
Yes, I do. Oh, well, I'm definitely not gonna make it if I do that.
I actually did think you were gonna make that.
The play might be to not give a crap about... No.
You have to have the barrel because there's one right at the end.
I do need the barrel. I was going to say maybe the play is to not give a crap if I trip an alarm, but I do have to worry about alarm because that speeds up the timer.
Yes.
Alright, let's try that again.
Just give it another try. I think without slipping, you would have been fine there.
Alright.
Or at least it would have been really close.
And I know I can't make that jump because Sly just doesn't quite go far enough. Didn't happen. Can't prove nothing. Nope. No flipsies.
Achy Breaky Heart by Miley Cyrus's dad.
Some real Boruto's dad energy there. Just wanted to prove that I could.
Yeah, honestly, that's not much slower at all.
Come on.
As long as you could get in the barrel.
I need to put it in a place where the camera feels like agreeing with me.
And if you play that song, that achy breaky song, I just might blow up my radio.
don't need to worry about that. Ah, come on! Baka.
This isn't gonna work.
No. Nah. What is the play with... I think I need to come after that last squid from the side. That way I'm able to clear 2 stacks of books at the same time. Come on.
Yeah, don't forget you can roll. Not that it matters much in this level.
I don't think it gives me much extra speed.
And it gives you no extra speed when you're inside the barrel.
Sadly, this is not Pizza Tower. Well, important that I get the cycles.
I'm too sexy by right said Fred.
Okay, important that I leave the barrel in an easy to get to place. Come on! Come on! I did not leave it in an easy to get to place.
You can probably jump. Well, yeah.
Damn it. Okay. Gonna be tight.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Okay. I really appreciate how tight a lot of these timings are. All right, let's see what they have to say. No, no, no. Wait. Nope. Do I have to... Ow. I advanced too far in. Alright, let's try that again.
This is another one of these levels where actually the key is available right at the beginning. You can see where it is. It's a little small, but still the key is right on this ledge, very, very close to that main, that first elevator when you go in. And so you're going to end up going into the level and coming all the way back out on a different level.
Brian actually did some initial, like, kind of level layouts for this.
Yes.
And that's what got me started in the kind of really double-deckering
Yes.
the game path in here.
And we did that in other places too, but this was like the first where we really did a serious double-decker.
Yeah.
Different types of kind of challenges on the top and the bottom. And
Right. And Hoagie also did on the texture maps for all the NPCs. Kind of, you really unified their kind of visual style in a really good way.
The main problem for our levels, I mean, my goal is to making it not dark, but give it the night sense, and especially like this level is the interior, but you still get the night light. So
Come on. That's on me.
Yes,
This
it's
is
on
another one of
you.
these levels where actually the key is available right at the beginning. You
Eight
can
six
see where
seven
it is.
five
It's a
three
little
oh
small,
nine.
but still the key is right on this ledge, very, very close to that main, that first
I'm
elevator when you go
too
in.
sexy
And so
for my
you're then gonna end up
shirt.
going into the level and coming all the way back out on a different level.
Brian actually did some initial, like, kind of level layouts for this.
I will say, if
and
you're
that's
hearing
what
any
got me started in the
microphone
kind of
feedback, that is the
really
recordings
double-deckering
of
Yes.
the developers
the game
themselves.
path in here.
I don't think that's
We
anything
did
I
that
can
in other
do.
places too, but
Or
this is
work
like the
with.
first where we really did a
one of the-
serious double-decker,
Yeah.
different types of kind of
Well,
challenges. on the
they were a
top and
small
bottom.
studio in
And
2002. You
Hoogie also
can't be
did
too
all
harsh on them.
the texture
Yeah.
maps for all the NPCs.
And also, it
kind of
was
really
2002.
Unified.
Well,
their
that's
kind
what
of
I mean,
visual
yeah.
Style in a really
Oh,
good way.
yeah, I see.
The main
Okay.
problem for our levels. I mean, my goal is to making it not dark, but give it a the night sense, and especially like this level is an interior, but you still get the night light. So it was pretty difficult for me to do the lighting at first.
Was there? I know we've changed lighting models
3 times.
3 times.
Right.
So each time you got to learn the new tricks of the new lights, and then
Right.
change all those out.
Right. That was kind of difficult at first, learning through the new lighting system. But it really helped the visual, since we have the shadow. Most of the game doesn't have the shadow system, so shadow turns to just a black. They cannot make it to the colors, and thanks to our programmers that made it happen.
When you collect the key on this level or any of the other levels, you'll notice that the background kind of completely goes dark, and we kind of go into this letterbox and show you this animation of Sly picking the key, and it's kind of funny. We use this alternate lighting model to darken everything else at this very base level. It was a weird kind of just hack feature I put in to just darken everything. But then you have to say, well, I don't want to darken Sly because he's the one collecting the key. So Sly is actually marked as like, don't darken me, but he's the only thing in the whole game that's marked that way. Oh, and the key is marked as don't darken me. But everything else in the game gets darkened by this alternate lighting model when you collect your keys.
Okay.
That's I guess they would have to do like a separate variable for every object in the game. Don't darken this, but darken everything else. It's kind of fun.
I'll have to keep an eye out for that once we move to the next area and start collecting keys again.
Uh-huh.
All right, 2 more here. We've got the fire down below and the gunboat graveyard.
Let's do the fire down below.
Alrighty.
Again, can totally picture the basis on the sneak sound effects being like, you want me to do what? Okay, your money.
Oh, boy, okay. Alright, that'll be the input. I should probably commit to a full run if I boff the timing on one of these. I do feel like I am pissing the night away on some of these attempts.
A good run so far.
Oh, right, the heat ray.
Yeah, and also it was ticking the clock down really fast.
Right, but on that one, since I need to run that wheel for a bit, that might be worth, well, play that by ear.
I don't think it's worth it.
Probably not. Okay.
Ticks down really fast when the alarm's on. That way is faster if you can do it right.
Agreed.
The Middle by Jimmy Eat World, whatever the hell Edwina is singing in the background.
Sorry about that.
I think Edwina wants you to stop dying.
Oh, you and me both, kitty cat. Hey! Probably shouldn't do that.
And it is faster. That is not. Random roll for good luck.
Makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something.
You can grab that first one too.
Yeah, let's try that. I think you did I'm blue last time. Or are you not concerned, are you only concerned about repeats in a given session? It's that much of a banger. Yeah, okay.
So what do these songs have in common?
They're all one-hit
Exactly.
wonders. Because I mentioned that Sly is a one-hit wonder in this game.
I see.
My only concern with grabbing the first one is that I don't know that I've built enough momentum to confidently
You
get me
do.
over.
You do.
Okay, fair enough.
I think you do. Yeah.
Well, if there's a next time, I will try that.
Will indeed be a next time.
Yeah, okay. The final stretch of the level shouldn't be too tricky. Oh, come on.
Watch as it stonewalls you for the next hour.
I hope not. Come on. Ah, come on. Probably not, but I just want to see this through. Can I cheese that? I can cheese that! Ha-ha! Booyah, baby!
You made it.
Ha!
Thanks to the power of cheese.
Not this time, Satan.
This level began with just the kind of mechanic of this wheel that you can interact with by running on it. And it's kind of one of the few more puzzly kind of elements in the game where it's, you know, when you walk up to this thing, it's not completely straightforward what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, it's not immediately obvious what that wheel is used for.
So, you know, getting, in both these cases, it's, you know, driving, you know, running on it drives the animation of another, something else in the scene, whether it's the hooks or the conveyor belts.
Right.
And I don't know, is there, I know you've done some rigging in here.
Yeah, I actually had done the rigging on both of the wheels, and so that was a little bit challenging from the perspective of the conveyors. You know, the conveyors that we've got in the back wall there with regard to the getting the textures to actually go with the speed of the conveyors. That was the challenging part of rigging this, was doing that work. But most of the rigging just was driving the animation, changing the speed of the animation of the hooks going around, or changing the particles and the steam coming out of the whistle.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that's what the extent of the rigging was.
The hot coals that roll down on the floor, it's something that I've stuck to my guns on this. A lot of people have not liked the hot coals because
I think they're great.
Because it's kind of this random thing. It's not something that's totally easy to predict, even though the floor has been modeled with kind of these dips to really, you know, they pretty much, they're real physics, but they're going down a pretty similar path just because of the shape of the floor.
It's
so.
kind of a valley there that takes it right down to the grading and then
Right.
back around again.
We're kind of actually moving, when the coal gets to the bottom of the shaft, we just move it to the top where it comes out of,
Yeah.
to respawn it. So it's kind of like a transporter or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And at one time, instead of the clues, we had these bags of loot that they would roll on the ground. And it was funny when you would break like a safe open and this bag of loot would come out, and it would roll down this hill because it's designed for these coal to roll down, and then it would fall down the chute, and then the money would come out of the chute where the coal's coming from. So it kind of revealed exactly how we were doing this.
Yeah. I can imagine a player seeing the loot going down and going, "Oh no, I just lost it," and then looking at the chute, and there it is popping out.
Sly walks around like I used to walk around my parents' house in the night looking for a drink of water as a kid, even though my dad is deaf and my mom wouldn't care. When I was really little, I used to tiptoe like that, specifically because I felt it made me resemble a velociraptor. I still walk like that a lot.
There's two kinds of people.
There are two genders, stealthy and velociraptor. All right, one more.
Don't be suspicious versus rat.
Ah. Oh, come on. Don't be a poop. Dead.
by a flock of seagulls.
Oh, right. I always forget about that guy. Well, with Roll, I've got my solution for him. It's not the solution to him. Timing!
I like that the shuriken guy even aims a little bit upward at you when you're jumping, so you have to make sure that you're not at the peak of your jump.
You're
when
right,
he throws
yeah.
it,
Okay.
because when you're at the peak, you stop enough for him to hit you. In general, I feel like the enemies are really good compared to most 3D platformers at actually posing a threat and interrupting your movements. Because if you look at like Mario 64 or something, the enemies are kind of an afterthought. For the most part. There's some that are annoying, like a amp, but...
Or Chuck, yeah. But
Yeah.
you're right, like, compare how tightly designed the enemies in, say, Mario World are versus Mario 64, and it's more, like, it's more, I guess, do you mind? It's a bit like the difference between drawing something versus coloring in a detail.
And generally that's just because in 3D space it's a lot harder for them to pose a threat just because it's so easy to avoid them just because you have more space to move.
Sure.
But, so I think they're coming up with a lot of good solutions for that. Pretty strict.
Quite. I think I was close, but... Oh, no, it's fine. Thought my laptop was powering down. That's the play. Come on. There!
Okay. Alright, that's all of it.
Confidence wins the day. Now let's just hear what they have to say.
So this started off as a
around
puzzle
there.
where you were going to come to the end of this boat deck, and actually the top of the boat deck where the first starfish throwing NPC now is,
there's
was going to be the
starfish.
training section.
Okay, I'm
And the idea was going to be
gonna reset that
It's
because
it's
So
probably
this
going to
started
end
off as a
if
puzzle,
the timer ends.
where you were going to come to the end of this boat deck, and actually the top of the boat deck, where the first starfish throwing NPC now is, was going to be the training section. And the idea was going to be that there was going to be invisible lasers all over this area, and you were going to have to spray something into the ahead of you to expose the beams, either smoke or frost or something in front of you. And so it was actually laid out very rectangularly, and there were all these things to jump on, these floating platforms to jump on, and you had to kind of, each time you did a jump, you had to kind of look around you with for the invisible lasers and then make your next jump. And as we backed away from the puzzly, slower gameplay, that was the first idea that went away. So then what came?
Well, there was also the idea of once you got to the rear set of the buoys that floated on the water, that there was a giant fish that was sitting below
Oh
you.
yeah, the giant fish.
And he was the one that paced you and made you want to move forward faster and get through the level, or otherwise he'd come up and gobble you up.
Yeah, so the giant fish, he got cut. Giant fish got cut.
We definitely learned a thing or two about physics engines and games.
Murder some rats.
The predictability of something animated over relying on the physics engine to work itself out is usually...
Yeah, the physics engine tends to work well in really clean, isolated situations,
Yeah.
or in shrapnel, or in
And
other
don't say it's
situations
not
where you
murder
want
if
good-looking,
they're animals.
Sort of
when
ambient
you're in this
animation, but
world.
not as good for stuff that has to work 100% of the time,
Right.
super predictably. And then I think environmentally, I think this was one of our first levels that really had a good kind of, I don't know, misty, really rich kind of textured feel to it. You know, the fire on the side,
Right.
which you can see from outside, and the approach even.
all the like the moss hanging off of
Yeah.
everything, and just kind of
Yeah, a lot of really kind of organic richness in this level, especially back, when there was fish and all that stuff. The waters, being space warped, and, has some interesting stuff going on, and, all the surface effects that the texture artist put in, all really, I think, made this a really good looking level, and one that we kept investing in because it was something that, the surroundings were so appealing that we wanted to make sure we used it in a really constructive way.
The wisps floating through the air and whatnot, with fire in the background, brought out a great richness in the environment. I remember when I first loaded it into the world after it had just gone through this massive change, and it was just one of the most spectacularly beautiful levels that we had at the time. That it was just exciting to go back and play through it.
Yeah, I think when I first played the game, I mean, I liked it, but I don't think I really paid as much attention to the environments that as I am this time through. Developer commentary is absolutely helping with that respect, but
It gives you a good chance to appreciate these environments. It's I always really like developer commentary because it gives you a chance to step back and also learn a little bit about what went into the game.
for sure.
I think every game should do it.
If they're able to justify it, absolutely. The rats are tripping me up for Goofy and Pluto reasons. Divergent evolution. That's all there is to it. Don't worry about it. But alright, that fully clears out Tide of Terror, so we move on to the next area. Let's move on.
Okay.
It had been a while since I'd been back in the U.S. Next up, the notorious mugshot. Ruthless muscle of the fiendish five. What he lacked in brains, he definitely made up for in brawn. Turns out he wasn't always that way. He grew up as the run of the litter. A neighborhood weakling. The only friends he could turn to were usually found on the big screen. It was there that he spotted his
Dog
first gangster,
father.
and he knew instantly that that's what he wanted to be. He spent the rest of his youth working real hard to get there, fueled on his dreams of great power and respect. With enough perspiration, he realized that dream. He'd become a hard-boiled, street-brawling, tough-as-nails gangster, ensuring that he'd never be kicked on or pushed around again. So he's holed up in Mesa City, huh? I've always wanted to go to that thriving American boom town.
I love these intro sequences. They're like Batman Village and origin stories.
A bit, yeah.
They're animated really well too.
Sunset Snake Eyes is our next chapter.
The rats are tripping me up for Goofy and Pluto reasons. Well, that's not weird. Well, I think that Pluto's just really kinky is all.
That's one way to read it, sure.
Hey, Sly, I thought you said Mesa City was going to be loud and busy. This looks more like a ghost town.
Something's happened. Where is everyone?
I don't know, but it's starting to give me the creeps. What do you say we take off?
And miss all the fun? Besides, I want to try out that new move I got from Raleigh's section of the Thevius Raccoonus.
You mean the ninja spire jump?
Yeah, do me a favor and read me the instructions again.
To landeth safely upon diminutive points, leapeth lively and presseth the triggering device with the round geometrical object emblazoned upon it.
So jump and hit the circle button to land on narrow spots.
That's a rough translation.
So, now we can do this? This very much becomes our bread and butter for the series. It's not much now,
Yeah,
but
that's pretty cool.
there's a lot of very fun set pieces that lean into that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, speaking of dogs. Let's not question that too much. The best Dern eggs. That's probably progress, so let's
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
what I missed.
That's probably progress, so let's drown ourselves. I hate progressing in this video game.
Oh. It's okay, it's okay.
Almost.
None of that counted as a defeat. Oh, come on. Thank goodness for that horseshoe.
So, do you think Sly is doing some not animated thing to break those bottles, like kicking them or something, or are the bottles just that fragile that if you lightly touch up against them, they instantly shatter into a million pieces?
Well, let's test that theory. They seem fragile.
But is it implied that he's kicking them or something?
What's with those flashing lights?
Hold up.
The latest in high-tech security. Electronic floor sensors. Step on them and you're a goner.
Nice touch.
They're safe to walk on while flashing, but it also means they're about to switch to a different sector.
Good to know. Will this fall? No. Okay. Sorry, so what was the question?
When you... is it implied that Sly is actually trying to break those bottles, or through kicking them or something, or are they just that fragile? Even though they didn't animate it.
I mean, he wants the messages inside, so I would assume that he is trying to punt them or whatever. Hey, friggin' Gambit. I like the shrug.
Space Jam by Quad City DJs. Now you're talking my language.
Wait, is there something over there? Nah. Wait, he bowed, so he is just kind of being a weirdo. Yep.
Don't kink shame, Alvy.
I ain't dissing the kink. I'm dissing being an unwilling participant in the kink.
To be fair, you are kind of busting in on their property, so it's like going to a pride parade and going, "Oh, I don't like all of these kink displayers." Well, what did you expect?
Oh, I guess it's okay to stand here. Can I escape? Yes, I can. I mean, admittedly, at that point, yeah, it would be on me. Like, what are you expecting at Pride? This is just a celebration of the sin of Pride? Come on. I had fun at the Wrath parade. Now I want to go to the Pride parade.
That happens in July.
I imagine that's everyone's reaction to all of the Pride merch being thrown away.
That's the reaction to... That's the reaction the corporations have when they throw everything away.
Okay, I'll double back once I've got the stuff. Now I'm thinking it's like... So are there just different months for every sin?
Yes.
What is the gluttony month?
November, that one's obvious.
Honestly, yeah. I don't know why I even asked. Oh, cheers. Alright, that key will be progress, so we'll hold off. Missed a few. Well, there's two. Alright, that's 3 more to find. Nope.
I'm always kind of fond of hub worlds that are like a level in and of themselves.
Yeah, you don't see a ton of those, or how the hell did I miss that? Oh, well, I missed that because that would have been hidden from sight. It's always nice to have a sense of place with specific areas that exist for specific functions in game, like or like, how do I want to say this? It's always
And
fun.
Also, it's just as good because it doesn't slow down the action. But yeah.
Also true. Aha! Dastardly.
Oh, that one's sneaky.
Alright, one more. Whoop. Nope. Like, it's very easy to do, but I always like getting the sense of continuity across multiple levels.
Uh-huh.
Pretty sure I explored that thoroughly, but well, let's just focus on doubling back. The ones you already collected persist if you die and respawn at a checkpoint, right? Correct. Excuse me.
You didn't answer my question, but the game answered it for you.
There we go.
And then this post tumbles down and you die.
I was afraid of that. Hey, Jared.
Hey. So why do they have a junkyard on top of this New Mexico-like rock formation anyway?
Couldn't put it anywhere else.
Circle to enter the vault.
Fair.
A little bit of higher mathematics and voila! Dial in 314.
Is that a pie joke?
Probably, yes. See if we get a 420 at some point.
Outstanding! You've uncovered Rob McCooper's patented explosive hat technique. Use the triangle button to toss your cap. Then use the triangle button again to detonate it. Better back off to a safe distance first.
I can't believe Mario Odyssey ripped off Sly Cooper.
Alright, we'll try that out in just a sec.
Also, you can see his doofy haircut now, whenever you want.
Oh yeah, true enough. I completely forgot that this was an ability. I did get all of the abilities in my previous playthrough, but I blanked on a lot of them.
To be fair, this one doesn't seem super useful, but it's neat.
Where's the kaboom? Where's
the kaboom? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
It has been so long since I've done a Marvin the Martian impression. Oh yeah, true enough. Regarding lighting stuff. Eventually someone's going to have a bad day. Hub area, so there aren't going to be any clues here or anything. But we are looking for
This
lives.
mugshot certainly isn't shy. Okay, so we know he's here somewhere, but how are we supposed to find him? Mesa City is a big place.
Given that he's a bulldog, it seems only reasonable to assume that he'd choose to live in a giant fire hydrant.
That's some sound logic, Sly. Now you just need to find a way to break into the building's base.
Oh, I'm sure I'll think of something.
So it's like a person living in a giant toilet.
So I guess this is the hub, and it's like the previous world where they have an intro level, which is cool.
Yes. Oh. Nope, need more. No, go on, Mugshot. You can say whatever it was you were going to say. I like his Doberman enforcers. He just wants to pee everywhere.
What is it about Doberman that always are like the bad guys in cartoons, like in Oliver and Company and whatnot?
I would assume it's that they make for really intimidating guard dogs.
I guess.
They were historically used in movies because they were bred to be guard dogs. Okay.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh, okay, here we go. Murray's Big Gamble.
Oh, Murray gets his moment.
Murray is in position to make a run for this key.
Okay, so what do I do?
Provide some covering fire for him with that blasting station.
Sweet.
Use the left analog stick to aim and press the square button to fire.
I'll do my best.
Turret sequence.
However, those movies have lied to you. They're big dopey babies who are occasionally scared of leaves.
Oh.
Time to move, Sly. No!
I guess in this case, him freaking out every time is a good visual indicator that you need to do something. So that's kind of clever.
Indeed. Oh, he's retained my golden horseshoe. That's handy. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Murray.
I'm half done.
Is he just afraid of barrels?
I think he was warning you not to shoot those, actually. It probably would have exploded them.
Whoa, hello.
Nice shot. I'm really close. Yikes. All right.
Simple.
It's a cute level, though.
Nice little change of pace. And nice for Murray to get something to do. And since that is just a turret sequence, there's no need to revisit that. No dev commentary, sadly, but that's okay.
There's something meta about having a symbol for the coins on every level in this game, and then one of the symbols is just literally a money symbol.
Oh yeah, I didn't even catch that. Oh, okay. Yep. Nope. I didn't even catch that Mugshot didn't have a unique, or Mugshot's unique symbol was monies.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like it's representing the abstract concept of money, but in this world there wouldn't be an abstract concept of money denoted by a symbol, because all of the money is already has its own unique symbol on it.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of interesting.
Regarding Dobermans, Jared's guess would entail dark palate, sharp features like pointed ears and snout, lean frame. Then again, I've only met nice pit bulls / pitties who've shown me that the public rhetoric's a sham. Don't ban / shame dog breeds based on edge cases. All dogs deserve a chance. I have heard that pit bulls are my experience with pit bulls has been that they are usually very, very sweet. Boneyard Casino. Oh, okay.
Nice job getting in, but look out for those guards. Mugshot's got those machine gun toting dogs hunting like a pack.
Oh, and we are actually in a casino. Nice. Yep. Ow.
Absolutely do. Every dog is a good dog until indicated everywhere otherwise. So you're one of those all dogs go to heaven kind of people, huh?
Oh, they're heat-seeking bullets too. I do appreciate that. I always appreciate a kids game or kids cartoon thingy that is willing to play with more adult iconography, like guns and cigars and stuff.
Yeah, it's very pinstripe Potoroo.
Oh, we're okay. How many? 40. Okay, they've upped the ante a bit here.
I get it, like in poker, which is a thing that you do in casinos.
And is also a thing dogs do.
Yeah, that is true. Maybe that's why they made this a casino, actually, now that I think about it. The famous dogs playing poker painting.
I would have to assume the temptation was there. Oh, hey, free horseshoe. Don't mind if I do. Oh, Oh, excuse me. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But I appreciate the game for giving me the chance to do it right.
That was probably the hardest way to get up there, Sly. But I appreciate the effort.
Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Now we're good. I guess do keep an eye out to see if they have dogs playing poker parody in here somewhere. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it on stream, but I actually have a replica of A Friend in Need just hanging up in my living room.
Remind me which one that is?
That's the one where that's one of the dogs playing poker paintings. It's the one where if you look, one of the dogs is slipping another dog an ace of spades in his toes under the table.
I never actually knew where all of those paintings come from. I just know they are a popular pop culture icon.
It was, I forget the name of the artist, but he did a whole series of them. He did a bunch of other stuff too, but naturally that's the thing that he's best known for is all of these doofy, kitschy paintings. Horseshoe. I want to say A Friend in Need is the best known, but there are a couple others as well. There's one where
Go back and appreciate that little wooden sign.
Sure, just a sec. Oh, right. Let's not do that.
See, I like that individual parts of him are animated. The boneyard.
Not sure why he'd go through the trouble of emphasizing his teeny tiny little legs, but whatever.
Yeah. It's a political statement, like against Leg Day.
What, like the friggin' political cartoon of Rockefeller as an octopus? You've got Mugshot as this gorilla with teeny tiny legs.
Well, no, because in this case it's a positive example. Like, this is the peak masculine form.
You
don't
may
need
not
Leg
like
Day.
it, but this is what peak masculinity looks like. Yep. He might need to get some of this this leak looked into. Oh.
Wait, Mugshot. Did they name this dude after the root beer?
I like where your head's at. I wouldn't think so, but I'm really charmed by the idea of that. I have no idea if Mug even has a presence in Seattle, where they're based out of.
Oh yeah, it's all over the West Coast. It's like it's I think Coca-Cola. Oh, it's either Coca-Cola or the 7-Up Dr. Pepper company that owns it, so they're everywhere.
Oh, fair enough.
But yeah, and that's a pug, which Mugshot seems to also be. So I don't know.
Oop. Ow.
Or bulldog, yeah, not pug.
Missing
Mug's owned by Pepsi. I've looked. Okay.
one. Oh, and there it is.
That would have been my third guess, which is not impressive at all, considering there's 3 main companies. But
Man, I'm getting swift with deciphering these codes. Dial 338.
but I knew it was one of the big 3.
Okay, this page is from your hyperactive ancestor, B.F. Cooper. He discovered a way to speed up the clock. Perfect for those long stakeouts. Just hold down the triangle button to use it.
Eat up the clock?
This is as you've picked up by now, there are families of skills. This one is deceptively useful. Like, what? Work with me.
So it speeds up all of the everything that's happening in the world, like tick-tock clock.
Indeed.
Sly, this giant roulette wheel is spinning too fast to jump counterclockwise around it. You'll have to jump in the other direction to try to land on the green section.
That probably would be really useful for the speed runs, just because it makes the cycles go a lot faster.
Indeed.
Unless it also speeds up the clock.
It does, but there are instances where you really want that. One more?
Would it really matter? Because if it speeds up the countdown clock, it's like effectively the same thing, except you have to react faster.
That's true. It is a nice courtesy on the game's part, though. I think they play with it a bit, too. With some of the upgrades. Alright, are there... Wait, did the background music just go bow wow? It did?
And here I thought the Blues Brothers are the only ones who could get away with bow wow in their lyrics.
Oh, interesting. We've got another non-standard level type. At the dog track.
Hurry, what's going on down there?
Well, I drove to this hot dog stand for a quick snack, and the next thing you know, I'm getting challenged to a race by these gangster dogs.
Is there a key in it for the winner?
Yeah, 3 times around the track for a key.
It's all you, man. Drive the van with the left analog stick. And if you manage to pick up any nitro power-ups, you can get a boost by pressing the square button. Go get them.
I'm on it.
As for root beer, I still prefer Barks to A&W, IBC, etc. I kind of do too. The Barks has a more like a almost minty flavor that I enjoy.
Oh, that's interesting. I guess I could see that. I very much prefer local breweries' takes on root beers.
Well, yeah. If you're going for local stuff, of course that's better. But I'm just talking about the big name brand stuff.
It's honestly been so long I don't know what my preference for big name brands are. I guess Bark was. I'm sure I know it's Barks.
Yeah.
Ah, come off that.
Anyway, yeah, it's a 3D platformer from this era, so of course it has a vehicle section.
I appreciate that one of the guys is driving a dog catcher truck. Like, fair enough. Wait, the guy in front of us is driving a hearse.
Makes me realize that it sure says a lot when the best level in Ty the Tasmanian Tiger is the vehicle level.
Well, I mean, they did take it as the basis for the sequel, so...
Yeah. Because normally it's pretty much the opposite. Although I don't tend to mind them too much.
I probably owe Ty one a revisit. I kind of liked it. Surprisingly good music.
That's true.
Man, those crummy dogs are pumping me right and left.
Get back in there and bang them back. We need that key.
Alright, so help me out. What vehicles are we working with? Again, we've got a dog catcher truck. We've We've got a hearse. As we get closer to the first two places,
I don't know cars too well, but we'll see.
Alright, I'm really struggling here. There's got to be some kind of trick that I'm not picking up on. Ow. I do think I want to be doing nitro right out of a turn. Ow. Yeah, that helps. Look at how far ahead those guys are.
So is the goal to just beat these guys, or is it to break them apart?
I need to get in first place. Simple.
Okay.
It is, as Boom Gardner suggested, a dog racing track.
First and second are close.
I don't got it. I'm about...
You don't got it, but for next time, you'll know that once you get to third place and behind the other two, right behind them,
Rude!
then the first two aren't too bad.
Okay.
That helps.
Oh, come on. Ta! Well, that's interesting. I think they're lowering the frame rate on the trucks that are further ahead. Probably for performance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that guy's in a tractor. No.
It kind of looks like one of those old-timey race cars.
Take hairpins more gently. Alright.
The ones that they use for drag racing and stuff.
Oh, sure. Oh, come on. Oh, okay, thank you. No!
Yeah, this is a pretty decent position.
It's a mariachi truck? What?
Of course it is. What did you expect? You actually turn on a dime, so those quick turns around the corner save you a lot of time.
Quick, I think Jared had the right of it. If I've got nitro, it's okay to do a quick turn like that, but if I don't have nitro, it's more efficient to do a slower turn in order to properly maintain momentum.
Uh-huh.
Bow wow. It is just dude saying bow wow. Alright. Oh, okay. Excuse me.
Sure, that was really necessary, but okay.
Into the toilet building.
There's absolutely some way to clip around that too.
Would not surprise me. Alright, I like that. I like his sneaking animation. Hello, mugshot.
Would you look at that ugly mug?
I am, and I find it infinitely fascinating.
Huh?
My X-ray detection devices reveal that a secret elevator to Mugshot's penthouse is contained within that giant head.
So how do we get in?
Behind this locked wall, there's a lever that summons the elevator. But you need all 7 keys to open it up.
I'm on it.
Bow wow.
What if he said hello back to you? What if he said, get out of my room?
Straight to the top. We'll have to be mindful of those.
I think he just killed a man.
It sounded like it fell on someone, yeah. This will be another level where they have the key right there.
Forget it. Your cane will never smash that thick glass. You'll need something super heavy, like that big wrecking ball up there.
Oh, they even have an animation programmed in for that. That's nice.
See those neon tubes? I know it looks like you can't climb on them, but with your thieving skills, I bet you could pull it off.
Indeed. And I believe this spells out mugshot. So this would actually be where the Japanese box art takes place. Yep.
Interesting.
Always like it when video game box art depicts an actual place in game. Here, let me just hop down here, grab these, thank you. It really does hit a dude. Also, why was that car held upside down? Oh, wait.
Close enough.
Ah, man. Well, that was a big fat waste.
I have to say the explosion on these
There we
bombs
go.
is pretty underwhelming.
It is kind of a dinky little boom, huh? I didn't even see SG's request, but there you go. That's the exploding a dude. Hey look, it's the Monsters Inc. doors. I don't know why, but they're there. Kitty? Oh. Oh. She's just chilling under under my desk by my stool. She must have wandered by or something. Oh. Oh, that kitty. Okay. The. Donk. I do like that the ball and chain guys are just friggin' used car salesmen, gangster dudes in jumpsuits and with big old gold chains over their low V-cut chests. Here, ow. All right, just trust me. I beat up a dude.
I can too. Okay.
Oh, we're
Rocket
quite a
2 was
ways out
having
from
an off
the
day.
hydrant. Yeah, I don't know what he's on about. Yep. Oh, hey, I'll take that.
I got a voice message for the two-bit thief who's making
Poisonal.
my treasure keys. You dead, Pally? If I get my hands on you, I'm gonna fit you with your own pair of cement buddy slippers. You hear me? You lunch me, joint?
Cement buddy slippers. Doesn't quite have the same effect, but... Oh, how many do I need? Quite a few. Alright, we'll worry about that in a sec. There is one along the crane, so we'll come back to that. Might as well snag that right away.
I mean, there might be more continuing down, so you never know.
Okay.
Okay, that's the end.
Worth it to make sure. I really like the design of the card-throwing dog enemies. Yeah, it's there's a lot of fun contrast with body shapes for the incidental enemies. Like, I really like the big old pudgy ball and chain dogs. I like the really thin and lanky card Dalmatians. Oh, bottle over there. 8 more. Nothing down there. So I can't interact with that.
I'm always a big fan of casino levels in video games. I think that, like, the level geometry lets you get away with a lot of fun platforming in the same way that, like, a factory level does.
Inclined to agree. Just experimenting.
Lots of good
with
use
something.
of colors. Lots of good use of colors in it, too.
Nope. Okay. Definitely inclined to agree. I don't think I missed anything up here, but worth checking.
I mean, Sonic 2 was able to get me to compliment one of its levels by having a casino level in it. And I'm not very fond of that game.
I would have survived that. Whatever. I always forget how much you are not a Sonic 2 fan.
Yeah.
For the record, my stance is 2/3 of it are perfectly fine. Metropolis sucks shit and drags the whole thing down.
Metropolis is certainly the worst level, but, like, I would be less forgiving towards the others as well.
I am looking for still 8 more bottles. If any of you folks see it, be sure to holler.
You too can play at home.
And remember, it costs nothing to judge me, but you can spend money to do so too. Or at least points. Bananas.
Pretty cool bananas, in fact.
Quite. Not seen any yet. Fair enough. Oh, wait.
Oh, that's extra sneaky.
And that's all I needed. Betcha this'll work.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. You'd need an IQ of at least 140 to figure this one out. Dial in 468.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be 140.
Nah.
You found the blueprints for Mugshots additions to Mesa City. With these files, I'll be able to help you find all his clues and breakables. Just look through your binocucom to get the information.
Okay. If I'm struggling to find stuff in the next, I guess, 2 stages, that'll be useful. See? No fall damage.
I guess that explains as well, like, the rewards have to be sequential, because if you happen to get that reward last, it would do absolutely nothing. Because
Indeed.
you would have already found everything.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, can't see you when you're in your crouching animation.
All right, 2 to tango. This one's fun. This was one I've always remembered.
Yuck, these rooftops are filthy. Well, they are the only way to get to the key, since my locator tells me it's in a jewel case somewhere near Mugshot's penthouse.
Well, 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 look who just walked into my crosshairs. Sly Cooper.
About time you showed up, Miss Fox. Was getting worried about you. Thought you took a wrong turn somewhere back in Paris.
The only one making wrong turns is you, Sly. I'd suggest you surrender before I paralyze you with my good friend, the shock pistol.
Now see, a girl whose best friend's a firearm's got issues. A little dinner, a little dancing. I think I can help you out.
Sounds romantic. As long as you don't mind dining in jail.
Nah, I hear the service is lousy.
Once I catch you, you'll know for yourself.
So here we go. This is our gimmick for this level. Not super tricky, but something we have to be mindful of as we progress here.
I'm always a fan of the crack shot croc archetype of levels.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is totally what this is doing.
Kitchen. jail, I mean. Very cute that you can unclip those shirts.
I was just thinking that, yeah.
Like they didn't have to add those shirts there at all, but it's cute that they did.
On that line falling down too, that's a really nice touch. Quick breather here. Collect yourself, figure out what you're doing, and then push forward. A little more of a breather.
We might have to make it to this point when we're watching the commentary.
Yeah, we'll have to see how they do it, but... Oh, okay, so if I bonk... Oh. Missing one. Okay, but I don't actually want to do that. Up. Yep, hello.
That had to be back there somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
Can't get back.
Yep. Oh, thank you, game.
Don't thank the game, thank the horseshoe.
Yeah, fair. Nope. This way. Just to make sure. Definitely not.
I'm gonna hunt you down, Cooper. You can't run forever.
Is that a mugshot balloon? What?
I can't tell if it's a balloon or a statue.
Well, it was floating away.
Oh, then it's a balloon.
Could be a very weird statue. Alright, well, let's see if we can't scrounge up that last message in a bottle. Oh, they don't even make you rewatch that whole cutscene. That's very polite of them. Come on. Oh. Alright.
Put down.
Oh, let's see.
Nope.
Good thought, though. Oh. Is it? Nope.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's just inside. Hello. What? Okay.
Good thing I know Navajo code talk. Try 532.
What?
Oh yeah, this will come in handy. It's Suzanne Cooper's notes pertaining to water safety. With this knowledge under your belt, you won't have to waste a charm whenever you fall into water.
Hey, nice.
That's nice. That is nice.
All right. Oh wait, I can just dip out of the level now. We'll come back later for the speed run, but I think that leaves one more. Bow wow. Oh, over there. Okay. I was
getting hit by the enemies just to see their animations.
I was just gonna say, yeah. There is one other one, isn't there?
He threw his club up into the air, and it flew pointed downward again and smacked him in the head.
Maybe it's... No, it should be inside somewhere, I think. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Back alley heist. Interesting use of fisheye lens there. Is this one more 2D constrained?
It's at least 2D adjacent. Kind of like Pac-Man world-ish.
Oh, nope. Thank you. Yeah, or it feels very much like that one, what is it, Sheila's last level in Spyro 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need to explore down here. And thank you. that would be where I came in, isn't it? Yep. Is there anything in the middle? What? It's okay. Oh, right. Thank you, game. Looks like I'll need to get over there somehow. Lactu. Thank you. Alright. Let's see if I can get further up here and work my way around.
You're supposed to be good at the 2D platformer and camera angle. You have a lot of practice with that one.
See, you'd think so. Alright, that'll be progress, so I'll double back here and pun some dogs. Okay. Consider those dogs punned. Oh, that's neat. What exactly am I hiding from here? Oh, it's fine.
Is that you in the background, or is that from Rocket Robot on Wheels?
Oh, I think that is us.
Okay.
Because Jojo from Rocket doesn't have a hat like that.
Gotcha. A lot of propaganda against us, I see.
Pretty much. Whoop. Ah, man. All good. Oh. I'll destroy that on principle, but thank you. Yep. Oh no! Ah, bother.
Uh-oh.
Ah, come on!
Well, can you die on purpose and respawn at the checkpoint?
Yeah, got a golden thing though. Yeah. Oh well. Oh! Wait, I'll wait until I stop blinking. Now! Oh wait, I can just do... No, I can't. They thought about that. Did they think about this? Yes, they did.
Tell me.
It was worth testing.
Was it? Was
Yeah.
it really?
Yeah, it's the friggin... Oh, hello. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Just gathering intel for the Master Thief sprint. Come on! Sure, that's what this is. Hey, I've got to figure this stuff out at some point. Better when it doesn't matter. There we go. Oh, I was supposed to get up there. Nope. But that is interesting to know, though. If I time it right, I can actually just get all the way up here from here.
Yeah.
It-
You'll probably have to do that considering that saves you a lot of time.
Inclined to agree, yeah. How many do I need? One more. And it's right there. But yeah, this is predominantly a 2D level. That's or confined to a 2D space. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I could have broken this code in my sleep. The combination is 565.
I like that Bentley gets gradually more cocky about these over the course of the game.
Yeah. I do like that you have.
Sir Andrew Cooper's thief replica technique.
Oh,
He used
I'll
to
wait
make
for this.
fake stand-ups of himself to confuse guards into attacking the wrong thing. Use the triangle button to put together a fake Sly Cooper.
What?
But yeah, I like that you have to actually put in the code of the safe. It's not anything that adds actual difficulty or anything, but it gives you a little bit of visceral feeling that you're cracking the safe.
Agreed. So substitute for Pokemon. Yeah, basically. Alright, boss time! Oh, wow.
Or the Hollow Duke from Duke Nukem.
Also true. So let's see. Okay. Maybe contextually useful. Last call.
What? My boys have been yapping about some big mysterious dude running around cracking skulls and this is it? You're the monkey wrench in my operation? Some scrawny rat with a stick. Hey, wait a second. I seen that stick before.
Maybe when my father knocked your block off with it.
Your father? Wow. You're a Cooper? You know, that Thevius Raccoonus had a lot of nice pictures, but way too many big words.
So you don't mind just handing it over?
What? What, are you kidding? You break into my place, steal my stuff, trash the joint. I feel transgressed and violated. Let's rock.
Love that walk animation.
Yes. Ow.
Why don't you try hitting some of those mirrors? That may redirect the sunlight to your advantage.
Ow. Missing one. Over here.
My beautiful gun is destroyed.
How?
I think I got a spare upstairs.
I guess you melted it?
Yep. this one where I can... Nope. I don't know that I've ever actually gotten a game over in this one. Guess we'll see what that looks... We might see what that looks like soon.
So you're saying younger you would call older you a noob?
Sadly, yes. Ah! Oh, thank you, game.
Are those guns made from vampire dust or something? Steel doesn't melt from sunlight, my guy.
Okay, well that's on me.
I don't think the idea of a child LV unironically calling someone a noob computes in my brain. It only compute if it was himself. Anyone else, no.
That might also be correct, honestly. Yep. Oh, nope. Ow.
My beautiful gun is destroyed. Good thing I got a spare upstairs.
Yeah, this is definitely a fight where they were thinking of how it works mechanically rather than trying to make sense of it. But honestly, it's a pretty good fight, so I'll give it up.
Inclined to agree. Alright, here we go. Let's... Nope, I've got one more try. Nope, crap. Oh! Jumping.
You discovered jumping! Who would have thought you can jump in a platformer?
Jump over bullets, though.
It worked for Crash. Worked for Spyro. Worked for Mario, actually.
Yeah, true.
Jared's suggesting you use decoys as well.
Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. I think he's a little too smart for that.
Yeah, smart AI.
Good thought, though. Alright. Which one am I missing? That one, I guess. Cat meowing added to the background music for increased tension. Oh, cool.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah, damn, this is just a good fight by 3D platformer standards.
Crap. Oh, hey. Come on. Come on. Gotcha.
Dang flogger.
This is impossible. A little pipsqueak
Forcible.
like you beating a big, strong bruiser like me? It ain't right. You want all of that stupid picture book? You're gonna have to go down to Haiti and cross paths with Miss Ruby. And then believe you me, you don't want to be you.
Mugshot section of the Thevius Raccoonus contained an entry from my gunslinging ancestor, Tennessee Kid Cooper. His specialty was the rail walk and rail slide. Moves perfected through a lifetime of theft in the Old West. Getting out of town proved to be a little more challenging than getting in. Having just missed us, Inspector Fox went for the next best thing and dragged that canine steroid case off to jail. That was the end of Mugshot's gambling empire. Mesa City citizens soon returned home.
Steroid.
While me and the boys,
Yeah, I forgot about
well,
that.
we enjoyed the rest of our stay in America and then returned to Paris, ready for our next mission.
They liberated the Hollywood stars. Again, more evidence that they do not think highly of Hollywood.
I figured out a way to get us to Haiti.
Alright, so that'll be our next area. And then... I think Murray's playing a PS1 there.
I can't fully tell, but probably, yeah.
I want to say that they had a special model of the PS1 that had a screen built into it.
I figured out a way to get us to Haiti.
Alright, but before we move on, we've got some speedruns to do. Which one do we want to start first? A rocky start, back alley heist, straight to the top, two to tango, or boneyard casino?
Let's start with a rocky start.
Alright. What happens if you interact with Murray while he's playing the PS1? I did. He kind of looked at us and then looked back at the game. Gotta head out. Good night, guys. See y'all soon. Thanks for hanging out, Jared.
See ya.
I missed it. It wasn't much of an animation, just kind of a quick thing. Wow, wow. Come on. Come on. Whoop. Oh, right. I'm out of ups. I cannot afford to allow a defeat animation to play.
Damn, yeah, you did beat Mugshot on your last life there, huh? Yep. As someone recently played through the Sly games, and they have quickly become one of my favorite series.
Hello, full waffle. Yeah, this is a series I am very much a fan of. I've played through the 4 mainline titles, but it's been a few years since I ran through them myself, so this has been a very fun reminder.
Uh-huh.
Man. Oh. I mean,
Doesn't really help in this case, but
it's nice of the game. Good cycle. Come on. Come on! Oh! Oh! Ooh, I didn't think I had that. And in fact, what does that mean?
Well, it said return to that level anytime to see the commentary.
No. I took damage after I beat the level, so I got a game over, but I got a game over on the load screen, so it didn't count, but it gave me the lives back that I would have gotten from a game over. Very strange. Let's listen to that dev commentary.
Do you still have that dev commentary?
Wow, 0 seconds!
So the second approach of the game,
Yes.
this one actually was touched by a lot of people too.
Yeah, originally it was a huge junkyard that you were navigating through.
Yeah.
It was really confusing for the player to know where they needed to go and what was a wall and what wasn't, because everything was equally interesting.
Right.
As it was just piles and piles of trash.
Like some breakables, but some not. And it was really sort of dissatisfying to play.
And then it sort of morphed into this mesa thing, primarily to define space that you could and could not walk on. As the player would progress in towards Mesa City, you get more of that kind of abandoned, desolate, not so much junkyard feeling, but ghost town vibe.
Definitely.
As you went from no man-made structures, and then you find a shack, and then you get to like a house, and then a building, and then multiple buildings, and then this sort of subway terminal.
Right.
All of which are progressively denser and denser, kind of urban.
I guess that explains why it's on a mesa
in this level
then.
You've got
There you go,
stick
yeah.
guy,
Stick
you got
guy.
dog, a leash dog.
Oh yeah, there's 4 actually that I did in this level. There's
Yeah.
the stick guy, there's the card thrower, there's the bulldog on the leash, and there's the jailbird dog.
What do you call you have kind of pet names for all the NPCs?
I have names for him because I hate calling him stick guy and stuff. So
You don't like stick guy?
I don't like stick guy. I'd rather call him gorgeous.
Gorgeous Lou.
Gorgeous Lou is the stick guy. The card thrower is Inkspot Jackson. Dalmatian, obviously.
I hope.
Bulldog, I never.
I hope
had
that the
a name
wiki
for.
treats those
I
as
think
the
Bulldog
official
was actually-
names.
I didn't do the Bulldogs. I just helped on the animation, but I didn't design them. But and then Polly Shackles is the jailbird dog.
Who has the best idol of any NPC in the game? Trying to gnaw through his chain.
That's pretty
Ball
good.
and chain.
Very on theme.
Very much.
It's always cool when the NPC is showing you what he's gonna be doing to you through his idol, so you get a sense what his weapon will be. Those are always more successful. Both those guys do it pretty well. Oh, this level
That's a good
features
one.
maybe the coolest security setup of them all, where you have that kind of checkerboard on the floor
With
with
the
the floor
lasers.
sensors and the sweeping lasers. And it looks like you're a goner. There's no way in the world anyone could ever get through this. And you can totally get through it, but the thing is, because the security devices have to sense you before they become dangerous, you can practically run through the whole thing and live for it. You know, live, but you'll be fine. But it looks just overwhelmingly tough. And I mean, in a lot of ways, that was our goal in the whole game, was to give the perception of crazy difficulty and make it very doable, so that you got that feeling you had done something exceptional and that Sly was a really exceptional thief.
Yeah, those are great NPC names. High marks. All right, next level select. Back alley heist, straight to the top, 2 to tango, and Boneyard Casino.
Let's do the casino.
All right. Make it a little easier for me.
You could have made it through the center, Ellie.
Oh, duh. Yes, I could have.
Okay, so that's why those exist in actuality. That's kind of neat.
What? Okay, well that's not the play, but... Come on. Oh, nice. Can I jump down there? No.
Rena's being very naggy today.
She's been like that a lot lately, I have to say. She just wants to hang out with me, and it's hard for her to do so while I'm in here. I get it, but it's like, come on, baby. Man. Bad cycle there. Yep. Later, Gator. Yeah, no. Ah, come on.
I mean, that didn't hurt you too bad.
What was that guy's name again? Spots Jackson?
I think so.
Oh, no, I'm going to have to disable the alarm in the middle, I think. Well, we'll see how bad that ends up being. Eventually.
Hate to drop in unannounced like, did that?
As long as I don't stand in the light, it's fine.
Yeah, being seen by the guards doesn't speed up the timer, only being seen by the lasers does.
Indeed. Okay, whatever, who cares? That actually might be the play, just go aggro on those guards.
Yeah, it might honestly be faster.
Ah, damn it. Alright, give me just a sec. Sorry to leave you with the alarm. Okay. Not that aggro.
Yeah, I'd say jump on the first one and then jump down and attack them.
That sounds right to me. Donk. Ah, he tagged me.
That could have worked though.
It generally feels like the play. Good cycle. Aha! Now let's see if I can keep up that momentum. The answer is no. Okay. Maybe helpful. Arrgh. Ah, come on. Let's see how far we get. Oh, come on. Okay. Later. No, I said later. That's not later. Boy, but this is a long one. I could have gone left. That seems like the play, honestly. Yeah, that felt good.
Huh. Much better not hitting those not wires, lasers. It says a lot about his insecurity to have the roulette tables have security built into them.
Agreed. Doing alright. Come on. Come on! Oh no, I really do have to hit all of these. Come on,
Yeah.
please! Wow, that's mean!
Yep.
There's gotta be some trick I'm missing. Alright, keep an eye out for any shortcuts I'm missing. So that feels right. That I prefer to be running left there. I would really like to be able to jump off of the ledge there, but I don't think the game won't let me do that. That's nice. I can do that. I tag this guy. Ah, that's bad. The game doesn't have fall damage, but it does have hypothetical fall damage. Weirdly, yes. Okay, that seems faster. No need to do shenanigans jumping over the things. Again, no way I can get around that. Over here. Just make a break for it there. Good cycle.
I could maybe roll right there.
That is not the button I want to hit, game.
When you're going down that center alley,
Roll. Okay.
you can maybe roll there.
Yeah, I'll try that. Oh, wow, yes. A lot of sections I can be rolling here. Nope, has to be downhill, though.
Well, I think that's because of the bumps in it.
Stop that! Ah, wrong but wait. I think the timer actually stops when I do that. That's interesting. If only I could make that jump. But no such luck.
I do think the roll saves you a lot of time in the long run because it doesn't start out that fast, but it gets pretty fast.
Indeed. Much better time. Absolutely what I need to be doing there. No.
I don't think you need to even worry about that guy, to be honest.
You might be right. Why? Should probably tag that guy as I go by. Come on. Man. Can you maybe jump up to the edge from the lower roulette wheels back there? You mean the first set in the submerged room? I guess I can try that. Nope. Can also probably roll down the hill after the first laser grid. Yeah, so here. That's a good call on that one.
Getting much smoother with those two guys.
Agreed.
That almost was perfect.
Man. Good. Good. Alright, so around here you want me to jump up the ledge. That will work. Good call. That will work, but...
That saves quite a bit of time, too. Actually meant sooner than that. Okay.
Okay, let's try that. Oh, okay. Directly from the roulette wheels. Okay.
You gotta get that guy when you're jumping down.
Agreed. Yep. That sucks. Come on. Ah, wait, nope, I'm okay. Not ideal, but we can still make this work. Well, not if I play like that. Stupid. Don't know how I snuck past that. Not doing as well as I usually am, but that's okay.
I think you can jump off of that pole a little earlier.
No, we'll keep on with this run because I want to test out SG's theory.
I guess you won't.
Jump off that pole earlier.
Right after you kill those two guys, there's a pole you have to climb up, and you're kind of jumping off of it a little late.
Okay, I'll try doing that sooner.
This one. Like right there.
Good call. Damn it! Alright, that's okay. Alright. Come on. From here, you think I can go... Okay, well, failed run, but... No, that's electrified.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything there. Unless you're thinking of something else.
Since I'm here, I might as well do some testing. Alright, this jump I can make. Up there is fine. That one I probably want to wait until later because getting in that hang animation slows me down. Am I able to jump over these lasers?
I think that one you don't have to go to the top either, but you have to go higher than you did that time, for sure.
Yeah. That was what you were thinking of. Okay. Whiffed.
These levels are planned out surprisingly intricately when you're speedrunning them.
Quite a bit. I think that that's very much the hallmark of a smartly designed level, one that is fairly straightforward on first blush, but when you're asked to perform at a high level, come on. When you're asked to perform at a high level, requires a surprisingly precise amount of mastery.
Yeah, I agree with that. There's very little, like, waiting around in this game.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Waiting for cycles to go through.
Agreed. And... Nope, could have jumped sooner. Ah! Stop that! Piss off. Good lord. Okay. Come on, come on. And as we've seen, the game has given us a tool to deal with cycles we absolutely cannot skip.
Uh-huh.
Good. Okay. I can make this jump here.
Well, you can, in theory.
Okay, I want to grab for that edge. I probably don't have it at this point, but let's practice.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Tag. Okay. Nope. As Bentley warned, that moves too quickly.
I think you got
Come
it.
on! Come on! Yes!
Yeah, okay.
Ooh. Holy smokes. Okay.
Holy smokes. Sound like you're your own version of a 3D mascot platformer.
Yeah, holy smokes, that was tough.
This is the only level in Mugshot's world
Hey,
that
Matt Olson.
actually is a casino. And originally,
That's
when we
Bentley.
set off to make Mugshot's world, it was all going to
Uh-huh.
be casino. We just sort of weren't that interested in doing a whole casino world after doing one.
So we had to find lots of stuff around it. That's why we have buildings outside of it and the rooftop on top of it.
Well, it was just more interesting going through the urban environment than it was kind of making your way through these slot machines and dodging the gangster dogs.
Kind of like real Vegas, where it's interesting for the first time you see it, and for a little while, and then after a while you kind of get numbed.
But it's based on real casinos that have a lot of water and swinging, sparking cables. That
Yeah.
you've seen real casinos you've been to over in Tulalip.
No,
Oh.
in fact, it's not. It's not. This level features a couple game mechanics that we use all over the place, but in here it's pretty pronounced, and that's when you get up on top of chandeliers and you're looking down on a guard, where the whole point is to get the drop on your opponent, jump down and smack them in the head with your cane. I think this was the first place we did it, And we use it
Saw a
all
bit of
over the
that.
game, but there's some pretty clear examples in here. And oddly enough, even though you're many, many feet away from your opponent and you can go anywhere, whenever we see people playing, they instinctually bash people in the backs of their heads from above. So it seems to be pretty core to human behavior. Another very core Sly Cooper kind of gameplay concept is what we call M+1, and M standing for mechanic. So when you're playing the second half of this level and you're jumping on those spinning roulette wheels, you'll notice that the first set you're on, they're not dangerous at all. And that's just to teach you sort of what it's like to be on these
that's pretty,
wheels that have little partitions and they're moving.
fundamental
and then
game
the second
design.
one you get to has dangerous
Very
tabs
Mega
in
Man.
them. So you have to kind of watch out where you're jumping. That's M+1. The +1 is the dangerous tabs. Then you get to the third set of wheels and you're at M+1+2. And the 2 is the laser beams, which you can't cross. So you need to get between the wheels fast. And then you get to the fourth set of wheels and the wheels are going in the opposite direction. If you sit and you play this game, or the second half, and you really look at how the difficulty is ratcheted up one wheel at a time, it's crazy clear that that's how we try and increase the tension in the gameplay, but not overwhelming the player off the bat with complexity, because you're taught each little mechanic along the way.
All right, 3 more. What do we want to do next? Back alley heist? Straight to the top, or 2 to tango?
Let's do 2 to tango.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Carmelita's like really big in this level for some reason.
Probably to make it easier to keep track of her when you're running through the level, but it's kind of funny if you're thinking about it.
Inclined to agree, yeah. Come on. Ah, man. That was really going well, too.
Let's go straight to the top next, I guess. Oh, well, my bad.
Oops. Can do, though. Easy. I wonder if I could just blitz on through, triggering the guard.
I think probably you can, yeah.
Maybe next time I'll try that.
They might head this time, though.
Come on. No! Why? Oh, come on!
Almost.
Well, there's your answer. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't know how to aim.
In fact, he knows how to aim very well.
Just so I don't have to deal with that loser. Come, why? Ah, well.
Didn't have the right angel to use.
Guess not. Why? Why? Hey, 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 hey. Come on, come on. Not a good level for rolling, I think. Actually, that's a decent stretch for it.
In general, though, you're right. There's too much platforming in it.
Oh boy, you know, if I can grab that bit above,
I mean, yeah, that would skip half the level, but...
Okay. Okay. Come on. I think that's it.
Yep. And yeah, that is a balloon.
Oh, yeah, true enough. Okay. Whew. Yep.
I started working on this pretty much the day after I saw the movie and I was pretty interested in the funky rooftop scenes
Moulin
they had in
Rouge,
that
I
film
guess.
and the landscape created by those rooftops. This was the first level that we made that featured the Inspector Carmelita Fox, and it was a real challenge figuring out the gameplay mode for her because we wanted to have this cop character in the game that sort of made more concrete the fact that you were a thief and that chased you, but at the same time we didn't want to do a chase situation similar to the Crash games where there was somebody behind you
Crash.
and you were running down
Yep.
screen.
Yeah, we wanted to have something where it didn't involve as much memorization, where it involved a fair amount of reactionary stuff rather than having to memorize the environment. Yeah, this was a particularly challenging level to get sort of cameras done correctly as well as behavior because we had to focus on two different characters at once and we had to deal with it from pretty strange camera angles. There's a lot of change, so this was definitely a test for doing the camera angles.
It's weird for the cameras in particular because Carmelita needs to be on screen, Sly needs to be on screen, Carmelita's shock missiles need to be on screen, as well as all the areas that Sly needs to jump to or climb on need to be on screen. So you have all these requirements, and at the same time, you don't want to have the camera bonking into like chimneys or pipes or what have you. So if you look at how all the rooftops are laid out, the tallest elements will be at the point on the roof farthest away from the area in which the camera travels. And that's totally on purpose so that you won't be occluding your vision of Carmelita or where you need to go.
Yeah, in this one it's more sort of the upper left corner of each building. So what inspired Carmelita?
Carmelita is a composite of two characters. Well, the first thing, right, is that we just wanted to have somebody saying, hey, Sly, you're a thief. Because otherwise, you're not really making off with a lot of money here. You're stealing a lot of keys and you're stealing back your Thevius Raccoonus from other thieves. So unless we had a law enforcer telling you explicitly you are breaking the law, it didn't really seem like you were breaking the law, which you are. Anyhow, Carmelita is the product of really wanting to combine two characters. One is this inspector character from the series, who's a detective that hounds you, and it's pretty standard, right? It's sort of like Javert and Jean Valjean. A lot of these, works of fiction that are about a criminal character have this tireless cop that hounds them all the time and their relationship. And the second character that we were pretty overtly riffing on was this federal marshal and a bank robber, and they fall in love, but they can't be in love because they're on opposite sides of the law. So Sly and Carmelita, they have that thing kind of going on where she is both his true nemesis and love interest at the same time.
I appreciate that she is specifically supposed to invoke Zenigata. I always got that vibe, but I get why they're censoring their references, but at least it's not too hard to figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, straight to the top next.
Yep. They tried to use as much descriptive language as possible, it felt like, so that they knew who we were talking about if you could use context clues.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You can skip one. That's neat.
What? That's interesting. Hello. Stop that. Oh, okay.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Love the music in this one.
Yeah. I don't think I really noticed that before. It's
funky.
Yep, come on.
Almost.
I think I've got the right idea here. Aha. Let's retry that. Haha! Oh, come on. Interesting how you can skip huge swaths of that if you're careful. Three. Good. Come on. Donk. Hey, work. Thank you.
Okay, that one's not too bad.
Nah. Let's hear that right quick.
I did the kind of layout design for this world using Legos.
Just thought you wanted to know.
I did the kind of layout design for this world using Legos, and it actually turned out pretty close to
Surprised
what I
they didn't
did.
censor Legos.
I knew it was going to be a
you're right,
rooftop,
actually.
so having being kind of constrained by the general blockiness of Legos seemed like it was fine. And it helped me get the elevations worked out, and I found it easier than doing it on paper because of all the, it's going to be done in 3D anyway. So if you're throwing it together with Legos, you can get kind of hold up to your face and look at it from all these different angles and try and imagine what shots you're going to have in it. So I think it was the only level I did with Legos, but I think it helped a lot.
Compositionally, the level was really fun to work on. It was, once he had the letters done and we knew the elevation, then I went in and even from the very first shot, you'll see that nothing overlaps each other. So the level doesn't feel like extremely super full, but it doesn't feel like it's all a bunch of clutter. And dealing with NPCs, they were really fun. We had a lot of designs and thought about different ideas that would really relate to the idea of dogs playing poker. That was the theme.
Yeah.
There was a theme behind it. So you'll see like the dog throwing cards and having his idols being
So there you go.
tricks. And the slobbering dog, the junkyard dog, which started in a whole different design with a bobbing head. It ended up being one of our most complex characters with blend shapes and really great idol of like chomping on a bone. And then at the top, or actually the lower levels, you'll see we call it Dog with Stick, which is totally a play on the thiefy dog sneaking around and how the idea of this big, cumbersome guy being able to walk so agile with the big stick. And then also the final one, which is you see up in the top level, which is we call him Paulie Shackles. And that's a jailbird, and he originally was a woman with a purse, and we found it too offensive, so we had to redesign. We're like, what are we gonna do? We have to redesign with the same gameplay mechanics, and we came up with different ideas, like maybe it'd be an Elvis impersonator with a microphone, but the whole idea of the thin string was too hard for a player to see, and the microphone really wasn't that big of an object. And then luckily Travis came up with the idea that it'd be great for it to be a jailbird, him throwing his ball and chain, and it ended up being a really strong element. It's with a big ball at the end and a thick chain. It's really fair for a player to jump it and also know when it's dangerous. So it ended up being a real win-win.
Well, a lot of the other game design stuff that's in this world besides the sign came out of brainstorming sessions with the people who were going to people like Suzanne and Karen and Dev who were going to be directly involved in how this level was going to get fleshed out. So the cars with the clues on them that drop away when you come off of them, I think that was Dev's idea, and having the sign, like the big bone that crashes through the wall and everything like that.
Oh, that is a bone.
So it was one of our better, very collaborative efforts.
Definitely.
Funnily enough, not the first time I've heard of Legos being used to model a 3D video game space. Hideo Kojima used that to design a lot of the first Metal Gear Solid.
That makes sense, especially back in the day when, testing things out on 3D software would have been really expensive to do.
All right, one more. Shall we try to gun through Back Alley Heist?
Yeah. Let's give it a go.
Hopefully this won't be too tricky.
It's fairly short, so. The time limit, I mean.
Right. Big mistake, but let's take the time to learn. Okay, that's a dead end. Still scouting stuff out. Right. Okay. Definitely have to hit that top one. Come on.
flies past rings.
Yes. Right. Okay. Nope, that's a trick. Ah, come on.
I feel like I've heard about that before too. Not necessarily Metal Gear Solid specifically, but the general practice of modeling a level using Legos.
I'm trying to...
It makes sense that they would use it, for sure.
Trying to think if there are any other games that I know off the cuff that have done that. Why? I got confused on where I don't jump.
Normally you get confused on where you do jump.
I thought I'd switch it up for a bit. Alright, so ignore that. Fall there. Bounce there. Okay, Sly jumps through ladders, good to know. If I don't have to jump, I don't want to. I move quicker the fewer jumps I do.
Right.
Bad timing, but I would rather wait there. Ah, crap. Okay, could be worse. Not liking this. I think I need to not hit the control stick. I need to neutral the control stick there because I'll bounce onto the next air conditioner.
Right.
Aha! Nice try. Come on. Neutral? No, why?
I don't know if you can do that.
Alright, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
Really
Plenty
not
of
too
time,
bad.
actually. Yeah.
Let's just hear that commentary right quick.
This level started with just experimenting with the field of view of the camera. This kind of, it's a lot more extreme and more kind of fish-eyed lens than any other level in the game. And once that was in, it was like, well, this is very much like Vertigo, like you get this feeling of vertigo from being high and seeing the ground below you. So that's why I tried to make the design be like this, the sides of the building or a skyscraper as they're going up. To
Yeah, and we ended
help
up
motivate that.
Yeah, we ended up doing it on the inside, kind of the hotel, sort of in a kind of an atrium or a courtyard in theory. We invented these bouncers. This was actually the first place in the game that we had used, in this case an awning, but anything that would bounce Sly upwards, and really started to tune and play with that gameplay about how high should they each bounce and what's the right amount to give the player control while he's in the air. And really the combination, I think, of the unique camera angles and a huge amount of bouncing on things and jumping up and down on things really kind of defines the concept for this level. It presents some good challenges. Once it sort of took on this retro feel, kind of playing like a 2D side scroller. Our producers at Sony even, kind of took us to task once or twice about how retro that felt. But the retro feel also had a big impact on the kinds of NPCs we could use in this level.
Oh, definitely.
Because you needed an NPC that could work well in a really confined space. And in fact, the original design for the ball and chain NPC had him swinging the ball in the wrong hand for this level, and we had to change him so that he would be comfortable with his right side up against walls. From a secondary standpoint, I thought that the introduction of the air conditioners was a good idea because it was this sort of skill element that required you to pay attention. And
Right. It was one of the few really leftover in terms of mechanics from some early designs for the game, where there are these things called break falls, where you would, it was like the air conditioners where each one you hit, it would fall away. So it was very much the environment's kind of getting destroyed and your choices are getting limited as you're going. So you have to do it, pretty much do it right the first time.
Yeah, the stealth sections, these were some of the earlier sections to use the duck and to use cameras fairly heavily. I thought pretty successfully in this case. You get some different looks than you see elsewhere in the game. And the last section in the bedrooms, sort of the bouncers go up through the ceilings, which was kind of a fun change. Gave us some real sense of three-dimensionality as you kind of pass through the floors. That was a fun change. And then the big finish, the precarious big finish, where you have to sneak out onto the sign. I don't know, all in all, a pretty successful level.
As I thought, we do have actual dogs playing poker paintings here. This one is a friend in need. You can barely see it, but their feet are at the very bottom and they're trading cards there. This one,
Gotcha.
I think, is a Waterloo, is the name of it. But I like that these do appear to be the actual prints of it. They've just censored it by putting black bars over the dog's eyes. Okay. I guess that makes it legal to use.
Well, I don't know how old those paintings are, so are they in public domain or anything?
They should be, yeah. Because Coolidge liked them, so 1910s.
Yeah.
So that should be this full world. Let me just bop back to the hideout to make sure. Yes, indeed.
Well,
I figured out a way to get us to Haiti.
that was... You have to also figure this was 23 years ago, so...
Oh, true.
Maybe they wouldn't have been out of... Maybe they wouldn't have been public domain because they... Like, Steamboat Willie just got into public domain recently, and that was 28, so...
Right, so... You might be right. I guess I don't know, but I guess you could do that now, but maybe not back then.
Yeah.
But all right, just out of curiosity, missing a couple. I'm sure we'll get those later, though. But all right, so we are about halfway through the game. That's probably a good breaking point for here.
That's what I figured, yeah.
So we will be out next week, but the week after that we should be back, maybe at a slightly different time, but should still be on Friday. If you're on the Discord server, I'll announce sometime next week what our schedule will look like going forward. Some changes, because I've just started a new day job, and I want to adjust my schedule with respect to that, but shouldn't be too different from what we've been doing. So keep an eye out on the Discord server for that. But otherwise, until then, thank you for tuning in. We hope you all had fun, and we will catch you on the next stream.
Catch you next time.